Hey everybody, PM Kester here to share 5 nice things I did for myself this summer. I know it has been a while, but we have a lot of content coming and we have a lot to catch up on. So go grab your drink, your pencil and paper if you so choose, and catch up with me while I make myself breakfast. All right, so hey everybody, PM Kester here with how to take a break. And as you know, I have been doing a 5 nice things that I've done for myself series. I started it in last October. This series will wind down in October of this year, I'm thinking, if not September, but it's winding down and I am going to replace it with some other content. So please support me in those endeavors. If you have any ideas for more things you want me to talk about on this channel, where I talk about ways to take a break. And we're not just wellness and rest. We're taking a break for our careers, to get our money together, and of course, to work on our relationships with ourselves, others, whoever that may encompass. So please let me know. But what did I do nice for myself this summer? I'm at a point where I feel like I've been doing these videos and I feel like I'm repeating some of the same nice things, but that has been helpful for me, and hopefully it's helpful for you because you recognize that after a while, treating yourself kindly, doing things to help support yourself becomes a routine and it becomes a habit. And that is what I wanted this to become. I wanted to become something that I started intrinsically doing for myself to better my quality of life and to treat myself better, consider myself more in the long run. So one thing that I did this summer, I'm also hungry and trying to make breakfast, pancake mix, was consistently working out. And I feel like I've had working out of some sort on these videos for the past couple of months, but this summer I really locked in. I feel like most people, you know, once it gets warm, there's something about the warmth that really makes you want to like get outside more. So you end up taking more walks or runs if that's your thing. You explore more. And for me, the sunlight early in the morning energized me to really go ahead and strength train more. And so I was have been very consistent with strength training during the week, 2 to 3 times a week. And I mean, when I say I hate lifting weights, I hate lifting weights. I hate weights. But it has gotten to a point that if I don't do it during the week, I just start to feel antsy, like it has to be done. And it's not even like a long time commitment. So it's like I do it because I know it's going to make me better in the long run. And I'm seeing results and I feel better afterwards. So I'm so happy that I have been consistent with working out. I think I posted on something else. I'm really trying to finalize like some routines because my life is changing. My house is a mess and there's nothing on the walls because I'm moving. I'm moving fairly soon. And so my next chapter is actually going to be a career pivot for me. We'll talk about that in some later videos, but I'm thinking about what my routine, my morning routine and my night routines are going to shift to. And also recognizing like there is going to have to be a routine. I'm going to have to be serious about it just so that I can look and feel my best. So, nice thing I did for myself, consistency in my working out. I'm looking at my notes. I also did a quick trip to New York. I've been looking for apartments. So I did a quick trip, and this is something that I would have never done because, you know, finances. But my word for the summer was suddenly. My word for the year is boldly. I feel like they both go hand in hand, but I was like, I wanted this to be my summer of suddenly. And so I literally just quickly popped up and I jumped. And I noticed that I've been saying no to a lot more. I'll talk about that on the next thing. But the yeses I've been saying have been like big yeses. This was a big yes for me. And when I got down there, I felt like I needed it because it helped me build a comfort and to start feeling at home in certain neighborhoods. I got to hang out with my friend. I didn't recognize how much I needed to see friends. You know, so we had some good kikiing, and then she joked with me at one point because she called and I had like a face mask on, and she said, so are we here for business or is this vacation? And I was like, it's feeling like a little bit of both. And it was one of those things, I didn't know I needed it, but I needed it. So I'm so happy I was able to do that. Number 3, I doubled down on speaking up for myself. I told y'all that my no was coming quickly. It's been, and it's not in a mean way, but I'm also recognizing how much of my life, especially in my career, has just been like, in some areas, going along to get along. And so this summer, I pretty much just kind of vowed to just, you know, I'm going to tell you what I think. And you're either going to like it or you're not going to like it. And that's just going to be what it be. And it's turned out to be super helpful for me because I was offered a position. I hemmed and hawed because I'm like, it's an offer, it's great. And I pushed back and then ended up getting a better position. So sometimes you need to let your no be no, because there could have been a test of God trying to be like, so you just going to accept what we give you, or you gonna wait for the bigger? And the bigger was around the corner for me. Later career video coming. So definitely been saying no more, and it was a nice thing that I've done for myself. I also doubled down on speaking up for myself. I think that goes hand in hand with the no. I'm not going to expand on that. The final nice thing that I did for myself was I quit my part-time job. And I loved my part-time job. I loved all the people that I worked with there. I mean, I had to stop from crying because they gave me like such a really nice card. But I literally have been working 6 days a week, which is why the content has gotten sporadic, because it just felt like everything in my life had become work. And so I'm so happy that I didn't do what the old me would have done, which would have been working up until I moved. I feel like I was able to bow out gracefully. A lot of these people are still talking to me, you know, like I'm still talking to the owners of the yoga studio I worked at. I'm getting stuff. I'm so hungry. I still talk to the owners of the place. I still talk to a lot of the teachers and things like that. But having Saturdays available has been allowing me to rest. Like, it felt foreign to me to sleeping in. But it's been so nice kind of having this rest. I miss my little extra money, don't get me wrong, but I also hate we live in a society where you have to have like 25,000 jobs just to get to moving. And I'm really trying to prioritize my health because I'm 45 and I really have to take care of my body. And I'm not saying that I won't have another part-time job in the future, because you know, we know how how things are, you know, right now. Stuff is expensive, but I'm so happy that this is something really nice that I did for myself. I needed that rest, and I never knew that until like I quit and I was able to have this open time. I'm taking advantage of it, so I love that for me. Drop a comment, let me know what is one nice thing that you did for yourself this summer. Share it. You could be giving someone ideas of something nice they should do for themselves and incorporate in their daily life. Until next time, find a little time to take a break.